Hello and welcome to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. And today you join me back at base. We're actually starting over here today because we'll be working over here today. We're starting off in our little mineshaft thing, mainly because storage is getting to a premium now. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just a mess. And obviously we're gathering more and more items at the moment. This is getting full up. This is like not too bad. Wood, you know, I've got to have shulker boxes for all my wood types because I haven't got space for all of it. So I think it's time. It is definitely time we head over here and we start thinking about one, building our house, and two, building our storage. Ow. So I've got general shop, which is storage, and I've got my house over here. Now I'm thinking, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to combine these together. I'm going to pull this forward slightly and going to turn the angle of it so it's opening out to a corner door here. And then this will be attached and it will come along here. And we'll leave space for a road walkway type thing to run through here. Then eventually what we can do is open up the old mine shaft a bit. I haven't decorated that at all yet either. We need to do that at some point. And possibly even have another little mini dock kind of thing over here in this river. Because believe it or not, I haven't done anything at all back here yet. I could have done a lot. I mean, if we come over here, other than flying past, I've done absolutely nothing. We've got this mine shaft over here. And if we look just across the river, we've got 1, 2 exposed cave spider spawners that I could have made a farm with a long time ago, and I've done nothing with them. So that might be something we do in the future. But for now, I want to crack on. And I want to think about how we're going to do our storage and how we're going to do our house. So let me get some ideas together and I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, I thought I'd come over to the bee farm and just get that a little check over just to make sure everything's working okay. Obviously we built that a couple episodes ago and I haven't actually done that yet, so I thought I'd come over and have a look. And as you can quite clearly see, it's not working because comparisons in Bedrock Edition don't work properly. So yeah, these three are currently full and they're not harvesting, which is kind of annoying. It has harvested a little bit. It's got empty bottles. That's the problem. The bottles skip through the system without actually picking up the honey. So let's go around the back and have a look. What the hell? Ah, it's an avatar. Apparently Robbo's been over here. Hi. You're not supposed to be here. As you're illegally trespassing on my property, and I am the sheriff of this town, what's going to happen here is I have to put you in prison. You're going to illegally trespass on my land, hide behind my redstone, because my redstone doesn't work, fine, but you're still legally doing it. So consider yourself jailed. Voila, you're now in jail. Good luck. Right, anyway, back to what I was actually doing, which is fixing the bee farm. And I think the best thing for me to do here is actually to get rid of this lot. Although I need those there, but I need one higher. I need height. Space. Right, now we have space to work. Right, I think the best thing for me to do would be to put an ether clock on this thing. Let me grab that. Let me grab my glass box just in case we need that. I need some kind of solid blocks. I've got wood on me. We can use wood for this. This is fine. Alrighty, so let's put one of those there. Need some solid blocks. Let's grab spruce blocks. This. And I need a solid block here, solid block there. Game, can I have my thing? Thank you. Redstone there, redstone there. Oh no, it's gonna be there, isn't it? Piston here and here. like that. And then if we put a redstone block, that will set that all off. Let's put in 64 items. Let's grab them bottles, put them back in the system. Also got a piece of honey that's flown out this way. Put another layer of glass behind there. That should stop that from pinging out, hopefully. I might need more delay on this as well. It might need to be more than the amount of delay I put on it. Maybe. Yeah, let's double it. Let's put twice as much in there. So we got a slower delay on it. That should fix the problem though. Put ether hop clock on there. Will stop us having issues with the honey not getting collected when it's supposed to be getting collected. And I didn't actually need the observer in the end because I decided to do straight to redstone instead of doing it that way, so that's fine. So redstone material wise, I'm assuming that's why Robbo come over here and made a point, because I made a boo-boo essentially. And didn't do stuff properly. Right, I'll save some lights up there because now I've got some solid blocks up there. Do I have any red? I don't have any glowstone up here. Why not? Why no glowstone, mate? Let's go get some glowstone. Just quickly give me like one piece. Stop purring at me. And you stop meowing at me. So if we drop a glowstone... Yeah, can I reach that one? There we go. There and there. Looks like it's deliberate. Doesn't look like a face at all. Nope, it's all good. And that's fixed that situation, which is good. So we can now move on and get on with our next thing. Alrighty, so we're now back on track, and I've been a little bit busy. I got a bit carried away, so to speak, because you know what I do. I always get carried away. And I've terraformed this area up completely. This is how completely flattened off, and I've got the front of this build in place. Now, this is going to be the general store, but it's not going to be completely general store. Basically, the idea behind this is going to be my massive storage area. So I want to have multi-item storage, I want to have bulk storage, I want all that good stuff inside this build, which means I need it kind of big. And I still want to keep the Wild West theme for it, so I kind of have to do it exponentially bigger than I was thinking. And then the road is still going to come down the middle here, but what I'm thinking is the house is going to kind of have to go over in that corner over there now. Either that or I put it somewhere in the middle and have the road kind of split. I can put the house kind of here and the road could kind of split and go off into the old mine and then go out this way around this side of the house or something. I don't know. I need to figure something out. Either that or I put the house kind of here. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to carry on building this thing, because this thing is looking pretty epic already, and I'm barely into it. So let me get on with this. Let me come back to you guys when I've got this thing finished. Okay, so this build has turned out mega. It is massive, but it's exactly what I was expecting it to look like. I haven't put any glass in this thing yet. We need to get all the panes of glass in place because that needs to be done. And I'm going to go with grey again because it kind of gives a dirty Wild West kind of feel. And I kind of like how that looks. Now, I haven't done the floor yet, so we've got to get the floor in place as well. And because we've got this massive area upstairs... like in the roof. Oh, hello. That's wrong, Teddy. Tar. If we were pop in here, we've got this massive area downstairs, as we know. We've also got this big open area up high, which I put a balcony on. And because we've done that, we could actually have it open and have a little bit of storage going up top as well. So I might consider doing that, maybe for a couple of ladders going up the back here and have a floor going across. And then maybe have some, like, small item storage, valuables and stuff like that can go up there, just so they're out the way. And what I'm thinking of doing, believe it or not, I'm thinking of making it set up like a general store. in here with chests instead of shelves. So you have blocks of chests. So like you have 2 rows of chests there and there. Have a gap of 2, and then have 2 rows of chests there and there, gap of 2, and then 2 rows of chests and gap of 2. Well, actually, because this is the middle of it, you have 4, and then 2, and then gap of 2, 2 again, a gap of 2, 2 again. Then we got 6 rows of double chests, and they can come all the way down to like here. And that's a lot of double chests we can get in there, and that's gonna be a lot of storage we can get in there. Especially considering we can go like, I don't know, up to there height wise, and it wouldn't make a lot of difference to the feel of the build. But we gotta get the floor in place. I need to get this in place. I also want to put some butt ends on the end of this thing, so like we have end markers on each of the aisles like this, and then we can have like picture frames with the items that are down here. And we can name the item so it stands out a bit better. So we can have like, I don't know, concrete and terracotta, and then we can have sand and gravel. Well, not sand. Like this is not bulk, but you know what I mean. You can have sand and terracotta and concrete, and then you could have whatever else, and then whatever else, and whatever else. It would work really quite nicely, I think. So let me get on with that. I'm gonna need to make about 1,000 chests. And I'll come back to you guys once I've got the floor in, once I've got the rest of the glass in, once I get the second level in, and all that good stuff. Alrighty, so you join me from upstairs on our build, and I've got the fences in to keep us from falling off. I've also got the chests in up here. Now, I've only got 8 double chests up here, but that's because I really near enough run out of wood because I've got all these chests down here. Now, I hope this doesn't cause too much lag on the server because there is about 6 stacks of chests in here, I think. Not far off anyway. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 by 3 double chests on each one of these rows. So it might be getting a bit framey for you, I don't know. Then we've got the item frames. I decided to put the item frames on the floor, and I will put some random signs on the end here so you can get up there a bit more explanation of what's where. But this has come out really quite nice. A lot better than I expected it to come out. I need a better light installation than the torches. Obviously, they're just there temporarily. I'm probably going to put some lanterns on top of these, to be honest. That'll be good enough for storage. But that means now we've got to figure out what we're going to put where. And that's going to take me some time. So I'm going to start moving my stuff from over the other side in my little mining hole and bringing it over here so we can actually get the mine set up as we want it to be rather than being my storage area. So yeah, that's going to take some time, definitely. And then after that, we've then got to go on to build our house as well, which again, I'm still not sure where I'm going to put it, and I've still got to do all the rest of the roading out here. I've still got to sort out all this terracotta needs to be replaced with sand / roading. So I've got lots to do. I've also detailed the outside of this thing. We've got all the trapdoors in place. I've got a little porchway here as well. I might put some random fences just along the front, kind of a horse tie-up area, you know, although we have got the big horse pen thing next to it. Which reminds me, actually, we've got some names of horses missing. None of my skeleton friends here have actually got any names yet. I mentioned this a while ago, and I kind of forgot to bring it up again. I mentioned it on stream, but I didn't bring it up in the YouTube video. We've actually got quite a few. We've got 3 skeleton horses. And then in here, I've been breeding horses a little bit as well. So we've got the mule, we've got a couple of new horses in here as well that haven't been named yet. So if you want to put a name to any of these guys, then, you know, there's plenty to name. Drop a comment down below, and if we breed some more, I've had other horses in other places as well. If we go over behind the hotel, I started congregating over here. Got a couple of horses over here. So we've got a donkey who needs a name, and we've got a horse that needs a name over here as well. So if you guys want to get naming them things, then let me know down in the comments below. But I'm going to get my stuff all transferred over into our new storage, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Okay, as you can see around me, the place is looking rather empty now. It's taken me quite a long time to actually get everything situated out. I've taken out all the chests. I've left the enchantment station for now because I need to move that to my house when I eventually get the house set up. I also left this over here for now as well. I'm not going to move that quite yet. It does need moving though. And these guys, Blair, I don't do with them. because I need to get rid of them at some point as well. So what we've actually done, let's fly over here to the storage, and I'll take you through what we've been up to. Now, this is probably quite a laggy area because all the chests and the signs and the item frames and all that good stuff. So we've got the box of heads, which actually I'm just going to put these two in as well because these are both full of heads. And for now, it's just easier for me to put them in there like that. So that's that done. And then we got our Royals box, we got a toolbox, we got a valuable box. This one has got random stuff in it. I'm not quite sure what to put on the front of this. I might put a bit of cryo obsidian and put random stuff, like miscellaneous stuff. I don't know. And then we got redstone stuffs. We got quartz, and then we have copper. Because I didn't know where to put these downstairs, so I thought, you know what, up here's fine. That's kind of a good spot for them. And as we come down, I've got an anvil on this side, I've got an ender chest on that side, and then we got a couple of chests on each side for empty shulker boxes to go in. So I can come in and grab a shulker box like a basket, and I can just put everything into my shulker box that I want to take out. And in fact, I've got a little bit more stuff to put away. In fact, I'm going to do it the other way. I'm actually going to fill that shulker box from the chest, because there is quite a lot of deep slate going on in this area. Voila. So yeah, I've got all my higher use stuff in the front set of chests. So obviously for my nether stuff, I've got netherrack, etc. I don't know why, but I did that one red. I've done everything else yellow. Literally everything else is yellow. I don't know why I did that one red. I genuinely don't. I did green stuff green as well. I think at the start I was planning on doing different colours, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So you've got ocean stuff, which we're wearing a prismarine and all that sort of stuff in there. And fish and stuff like that. We've got an ice and snow box, which I haven't got anything in yet. Decorative stuff and lighting materials going in that one. Then we got our food box, which has got very little in it at all. We got our flowers and dye chests, which again don't have a lot, but they have some stuff. The green boxes do have quite a bit in them. I do need to get some things stocked up. Then we've got potion stuff in this one here, and passive drops, and then mob drops. That's probably the fullest of everything right now, to be honest, because I have quite a lot of stuff in the mob drops chests. And then back here we got all our wood types, including the mangrove, which I decided to share azalea and mangrove together because there's not a massive amount of either. So I was like, that's probably quite a good idea. And then we got crops going in here. So we got wheat seeds and hay bales and wheats, and I put beetroot, melon and pumpkin seeds in the top as well. And we got carrots, potatoes, and beetroots in there. And then I've actually still got some empty spots. I've got drifstone, I've got a few empty ones back here, I've got end stuff there as well. So if I find other things I need to store, I've actually got space for it. Come over here, bulk storage. Again, we still have empty spaces. In fact, this entire back row, and I've got a few empty spaces here as well. I could have put another couple of things in here, couldn't I? That are currently on this back row, but it's absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to do some more work out the front here. I want to get this road kind of attached into here. And I actually had an idea that this road can kind of continue straight on through here. And then we can run this porch area, not the above part, but the floor, all the way along to the end of the building. And we can have a fence that's sat in front and kind of have parking spaces for wagons. And then we put a couple of wagons out the front as well, and I think that'll look kind of good. So I'm going to crack on, I'm going to get that done, and I'll come back to you guys when I've got a bit more to show. Alrighty, so a bit of time passed, and although it doesn't seem like I've done a lot, I've done all the parking spaces, we've got the rest of the decorating done out the front of this thing. I haven't got as far as putting any wagons in yet, because I decided I wanted to get this a bit more tidy, and I ended up terraforming over here, and this bit of hill has been completely cut back now. I've opened out this, I've got the road coming through into here, and I've put the start of the decorating in place for our mine as well, which I'm not completely sold on yet, but I haven't really done a lot with it yet, so there is more to do. I need to put some, I think cross beams in here is going to look quite good, even if they are only too tall. It might make a little bit of difference. Let's see what that does. That looks too solid. Alrighty, I'll think about what I'm doing with that between episodes, but for now, I've run out of time for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have enjoyed it, as always, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.